Valley is a city full of life and energy, with a rich history and culture. It has a warm and pleasant climate throughout the year. The city stretches along a wide valley, surrounded by lush green mountains. It is a unique place in the country, since it has many green areas, with abundant flora and fauna, which makes it a true natural paradise. The city is surrounded by hills and mountains, allowing for breathtaking panoramic views. Valley is a city that prides itself on its cultural diversity and celebrates it with a wide variety of events and festivals throughout the year. One of the highlights is the celebration of the culture of its region, in which you can enjoy presentations of traditional music and dances, taste typical dishes, and learn more about the rich history of the region. In addition, cultural activities are held throughout the year, such as art exhibitions and theater and film presentations, which reflect the city's vibrant cultural scene. But if there is something that characterizes Valley, it is its exquisite gastronomy. The city has a wide variety of local dishes and regional specialties, ranging from traditional food, such as arroz con pollo, bandeja paisa, or ajiaco, to more typical dishes of the region, such as chicken stew, shampoos, or contaduro. In terms of infrastructure, Valley has an extensive and diverse public transport network, including buses, taxis, and private transport services. However, traffic can be a problem in certain areas of the city, especially during rush hour. Moreover, Valley's architecture is a mix of ancient and modern styles, with colonial buildings and traditional houses alongside modern skyscrapers and shopping malls. The city also has numerous parks and green spaces, where inhabitants can enjoy outdoor activities and relax. In Valley, Luminary Street, which connects the north and south of the city, has become a real headache for drivers. Traffic lights, out of sync and with long waiting times, and bumpy streets make traffic slow and dangerous. Drivers have reported taking longer than usual to travel on this street, especially at rush hour, and many have expressed frustration at the lack of action by local authorities. Faced with this situation, the government is evaluating different options to solve the problem. Different action plans are being considered, among which is the adaptation of a section of the street, including the construction of a bridge to speed up mobility in hours of high congestion. The details of this project have not yet been announced, but it is expected that in the coming days more details will be released about the proposed solutions to improve mobility on Luminary Street. The mayor's office is considering the adaptation of an important section of Luminary Street, one of the busiest roads in the city, with the construction of a bridge and other measures to speed up mobility during hours of high congestion. It is expected that this work will significantly reduce the travel times of the inhabitants and improve the quality of life in the city. The details of this proposal will be announced at an upcoming press conference convened by the press office. Stay tuned for more news. In a meeting between representatives of the construction company Modern Constructions and authorities of the municipal government of Valley, it has been confirmed that both parties are in talks for the possible sale of a section of Luminary Street to the construction company. The idea would be to use this road to build a private highway that would significantly improve traffic in the city. According to sources close to the company, this highway would have state-of-the-art technology and is expected to significantly reduce travel time at peak times by avoiding the use of traffic lights. However, to finance the construction and maintenance of the motorway, the possibility of establishing different tolls on the road has been mentioned. Although no details have yet been given about the cost of using the highway, some citizens have already expressed concern that this could lead to higher transportation costs and limit access to this expressway only to those who can afford to pay for it. It is expected that in the coming weeks more details will be known about this possible sale and its impact on the mobility of the city. Since the possibility of building a private highway on Luminary Street was announced, opinions have been divided. On the one hand, some citizens applaud the initiative, considering that this could reduce traffic in the area and speed up mobility. However, others believe that this could lead to exclusion, discrimination, and increased costs for those who cannot afford to pay tolls. In favor of the private highway, the president of the Valley Chamber of Commerce noted that this would be a great opportunity to improve the city's infrastructure and attract more investment. In addition, he stressed that, being a private highway, maintenance and improvements would oversee the concessionaire that builds it, which could guarantee a road in better conditions than the current ones. Councilman Jeremias Ramirez of the city expressed his concern about the possibility of generating social exclusion. He says that a private highway would only be available to those who can pay the tolls and that this could increase the gap between citizens. He also mentioned that while the company would oversee maintenance, the government could not ensure that the toll does not increase over time and become inaccessible to some citizens. Citizens have expressed diverse opinions. Some believe that a private highway could improve mobility and reduce travel time in the area. Others, however, believe that this would only generate more problems and that the mayor's office should focus on improving public roads instead of supporting private initiatives. In any case, it is up to the government to make a responsible decision and consider all perspectives before deciding. In recent months, the Mermaid River, one of the most popular tourist sites in Valley and of great value for its environmental wealth, has experienced an increase in insecurity. Tourists and locals have reported a series of robberies and assaults in the area. According to the testimonies, criminals have been taking advantage of the lack of police presence in the area to commit their misdeeds. Some of the robberies have been at gunpoint. The authorities have reacted to the situation and have increased surveillance in the area and stepped up patrols, while residents have set up safety committees to monitor the situation and report any suspicious activity. The mayor of Valley has expressed his concern about the situation and has assured that all necessary measures are being taken to guarantee the safety of citizens and visitors. The new mayor of Valley has made an important decision to address the growing insecurity in the Mermaid River, one of the city's main tourist sites. After several months of unsuccessful attempts by citizens and local police to control Los Algueros, the mayor's office has hired a private security service to protect the area. The private security service will consist of a team of highly trained experts equipped with state-of-the-art technology. They will oversee constantly patrolling the river area to avoid any type of crime or suspicious activity. The newly elected mayor said that the safety of citizens and tourists is an absolute priority for his administration and that this measure is an important step to guarantee the tranquility of all those who visit the River of the Sirens. For their part, tourists have received this news with satisfaction as residents have also expressed support for the move. Some citizens express concern about the charging of an entrance fee and the impact this will have on the poorest families in the city and that, in addition, it is part of the culture and wealth of Valley, so its privatization is a lack of knowledge of the history, value and culture behind it. Others, meanwhile, believe the measure is necessary to keep the park safe and clean. In the case of the tax measure, a part of the citizenship considers it as inopportune since the economic situation is not prosperous and an increase in taxes would affect the quality of life of citizens. Vipro has announced that they are already working on a plan to improve security in the park, which will include the implementation of security cameras, hiring additional security guards and new programs for the cleaning and maintenance. Citizens expect, above all, that this measure will be effective in improving the security and maintenance of the Rio de las Sirenas Park, while concerns remain about the collection of an entrance fee.